now what the frick do I do? And so you roll.
Feel like you're being cut out of your own company. That's
Yeah, because like I used to do all the sales. Like I do like thousands of sales calls, and then you realize that there's people exponentially better than me at doing the selling. And so you bring a sales leader and you bring the sales teams. And then at the start, I was always on the demos like, oh, well, I'll join with you and we'll do the demo together. And then at one stage you can be, everyone's like, would you fuck off? So I can do this properly. And then you bring someone else and it's like, so then you find, okay, I'm no longer in sales anymore. And so I'm helping in CS and you kind of product. And so like your role changes as the company scales, and the things that you were really comfortable doing. And like I used to hide behind the sales stuff because I love doing that. And then it's like, okay, now I'm fundraising. So now I do the fundraising thing for ages. And then you suddenly raise cash and like, cool. Now what the frick do I do? And so your role evolves.
What are you the best person at in your company today at LawVu?
I think at the moment it's the fact you can lean in and you become that sounding board. Like I think like I've got a lot of knowledge around the product because I've been there from day dot, a lot of knowledge around the customers from being there. And sometimes it's the fact that you can be that little bit more removed now. And so you can help accelerate a decision because people who are in the weeds can't suddenly see and they don't have all the context of everything else. So that, I was just having a conversation before around some of the product decisions upstairs, and it's like, well, I know that if we just make this call, then this is going to lead on to this and this. And so I think I'm there to accelerate whatever else it is.
How do you feel about when because as a CEO, right, your roles and responsibilities shrink, but your job becomes harder and harder and harder and harder, right?
Yeah.
Like how do you control, like how do you feel about that role now? And are you having to relearn what to do now in the business?
Yep. I think like as in you go through stages where you feel like, okay, I'm freaking dominating here. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. And then the company changes and you're like, like there's that scramble mode again where you're like, how do I become useful? Because you also hire amazing people and they take over all the stuff and do things better than you've ever done it.